Everything is coming to a head. Ina attempts to free Samuel on her own. Armed men have converged on the orphanage. So far, Jason and Stefan have already been shot. I think they may not have made it. The clock is ticking as the window to stop the demon is closing. Thus begins episode 6.
Put the damn knife down.
Give me the freaking keys, or I swear to God, I'll cut off his head.
Kill the host and bring him to the curse. The battery must to you. Mika has to die, and you have to stand here to stop the game.
You were right. They're here. We have to give the friend that was scared.
Fuck. What the hell's going on? What? We're in episode 6, Amber, is what I was going to say. But, ew. It's the ghosts of the orphans. They're attacking these militiamen. Where are you, Amber? Damn it, you gotta get out of there. That's it. Ghosts of the orphans. They're attacking the militiamen. Sweetheart, are you okay? Yes, If I haven't taken a wrong turn, I should be at Sister Brown's room any moment. Dad, it was the second to the last door on the left, right? No, the left, not the right. Yes, exactly. I just hope I was right. No, left. If we don't find the spells, we'll all be screwed. They must be in one of the 2 rooms. It was written in the diary, a place where she spoke to the Almighty, where she felt safe. It must be in the chapel or the...
What's that? It... Oh no!
Oh! Damn it!
Klingon, what's going on? Klingon, see respond. Klingon?
So, I just edited some of my videos from the sign where I made the comment that why do the guns sound like air rifles? But, God, I would trade anything for the air rifle sounding guns right now because the pit I feel in my stomach when I hear the gunshot. It's like not, it's unpleasant. I'll just say that. It is very difficult to watch those parts. Even though their guns are no match for the angry ghost demon children. Well, they're not demons, the angry ghost children. It still is unsettling. Okay. Where she felt safe must be the chapel, her room. I don't know how far back I read. Was that a scream? Were those gunshots? They're getting very close. Go to that room and keep quiet, Amber. Henry, Carla, did you find the chapel? Are you safe? Please hurry, Amber. They'll be on top of you. Any moment. Please hurry. They'll be on top of you any moment. Carla and I have made it to the basement. There's quite a long corridor. Shouldn't be far to the chapel now.
Oh my god. What's going on? It's coming from the floor above, please. Sounds like these animals have a serious problem.
Wake up, the drawing.
Dad, something's wrong. Are you sure about the nun's room? Look at this. That was terrifying. That's impossible. Did you go the way your father said? You were wrong after all, Henry. Same thing happened to Leon. The house is changing. Same thing happened to Leon. The house is changing. Everyone, please stay calm. It's been a while since I was here. Maybe I got it wrong. Okay, but this did happen to Leon. If the situation wasn't so serious, I'd be making fun of old people right now. Why? Well, you're just a treat to have around, aren't you, Mr. Lucian? Ugh. But the toy duck on the windowsill. I'm not looking at that picture again. I remember it clearly. I've seen this room before too. One of the cameras had recorded it. Here it is. Spoopy. Let me out of the scary video. That was on the way there. You must be very close, Amber. Think again carefully, Henry. Damn it. You shouldn't have split up. Stop it. You must be very close, Amber. Stop it, me. Stop thinking about what they should have done. Let's just move forward. No more options about what should have happened, okay? Thank you. Dad, please try to remember. I'm sorry, babe. I don't remember exactly. OMG, I just heard more gunshots. It sounded like it was coming from the stairwell. We've got to hurry. Amber, you have to find the nun's room. We're lost without those documents. Okay, I'll do what I can. Your downfall is imminent. I thought I said no. I don't need any more messages from you. I've already told you no. You had the choice. You could have saved yourself and your loved ones. Yet you were not able to see the truth. Now your folly will also be your end. I could have saved my loved ones. You mean the people you just sent a militia after? Them? Feels like the ghosts have their back more than you do. No, we'll stop you, you bastard. Maybe, but my decision was right. Better an end with horror than horror without end. For you, I need 2 words or 1 finger. I'm going to use that one. I like that one. I'm not usually that. I don't usually choose the combative one, but I had to that time. You're so naive. You will realize your mistake and regret your decision. But by then it will be too late. What's going on at the orphanage? He suddenly has an accent. Now that I've heard his voice, I'm like, maybe I can do it, but I can't do it. It sounds like full-on warfare. It really does, Nicholas. It's scary. I mean, if you don't think too hard about it, you kind of just close your eyes and zone out. It could just sound like a woodpecker. They shot Jason and Stefan. Nicholas, where are you? The ghosts are attacking the militiamen. The ghosts are attacking the militiamen. These pigs don't deserve any better. What about Amber and the others? Oh, they're with Tammy and the others. Amber and the others, they're with Tammy and the others. In the orphanage. They're in the orphanage looking for the texts. I don't know, a few of these killers are in the orphanage too. I'm afraid they're in great danger. Maybe you better stay away from the orphanage too. They're in the orphanage looking for the texts. No, you should be with Amber. Because then she'll have you and Henry will have Carla. What? Banishing spells? We may have found a way to stop Belial. Did I not tell you about this already? These spells must be somewhere in the orphanage. I didn't tell him about any of that? OMG, so that means maybe we can really stop the demon and save Mika. I'm running out of time. I have to find the orphanage. Yes, Nicholas. We've been trying this whole time to stop the demon and save Mika. That's what we've been doing while you've been spiraling. So, would you like to maybe like me more than an 18? Would you like to, leave a review of a positive review? Build our relationship back up? What do you think? What do you say, Mr. Nicholas? You're also putting your life in danger. You're right, but please be careful. I just hope we find a way. You're right, but please be careful. We improved. Finally. Believe it or not, Indigo, I have no intentions of dying out here. That's my Nicholas. But I can't give up and abandon the others. I've got to try. There he is. There's our boy. For Mika. I have to keep moving. Please let me know if there's news. I'm so happy to see you, this Nicholas. I'm so happy to see you. You're a breath of fresh air. The Brotherhood must have forgotten about the ghosts of the orphans. The so-called professionals are getting their asses... What do you mean they forgot about the ghosts of the orphans? Weren't you the one who said... Do we still have that chat? Not that one. Are your pros aware the ghosts at the orphanage will hunt them too? They're doing their job and I pay them well for it. They must expect some collateral damage. In other words, you're deliberately luring them to destruction. That's you. You are White Rabbit. We know that. You've told us that. So what do you think? And you are the one who made it so we can follow along with these conversations. So what do you mean they forgot about the ghosts of the orphans? You know that they didn't. And I know that they didn't. I don't, what is your game, Lucian? The so-called professionals are getting their asses kicked right now. Maybe Black will finally show some respect and humility. Seriously, people are dying. Better them than my friends. Completely agree they deserve to rot for what they've done. People are dying right now, Lucian. I keep thinking I need to make my relationship with him better, but then I keep choosing things that make it worse. What? They're killers, Indigo. They're there to kill their friends. If Jason and his son had made it, at least you wouldn't have to worry about the ghosts anymore. But now they're dead. This has significantly hurt the chances of survival for your friends. I imagine they'll turn their fury to them as soon as they finish off the intruders. People are still dying, Lucian. And you're asking that Black shows some humility and respect? That's all you want out of this? Like, I don't understand. Ugh, that's a bad relationship. The only relationship I have worse than that is my love interest, Nicolas. They can do this. They will end this. I believe in them. I hate to admit, but it's not looking good. I've never been so worried about the others. They can do this. They will end this. I believe in them. I hope so, Indigo. Truly sorry that I can't be of more help. As long as Black leaves me out of it, it will be hard for me to get information. I have to get him to talk openly with me again. But I think it's going to take a lot of work to win back his trust. Speaking of trust, how well do you know Wolf? Where are you going with this? He's been nothing but helpful. Amber and her father would be dead if it wasn't for Wolf. Not all that well personally, but he's a close friend of Amber and her father. Why are you asking? Why are you asking? He's my best friend in the whole world. That's how well. I mean, no disrespect. Ooh, don't. Ugh. I don't know what you're going to write next, but ugh. No. I haven't read what the next thing is, but I don't like the way this is starting. It's just, when I thought more about it, his disappearance seems staged, don't you think? Not really. What makes you think that? You mean because the Brotherhood found him so easily? Like you said earlier, he probably made a mistake and felt too safe. Not really. What makes you think that? As far as I know, Wolf has been involved in cases before that required the highest degree of caution and anonymity. I found a few entries on the net, one of which was about a series of murders. Some madmen who believed he was acting in the name of God and killed several people. Wolf was instrumental in solving this case. He would certainly have become the target of this monster if he had not acted absolutely professionally. How could the Brotherhood track him down so easily? It doesn't make sense to me. Lucian, I will grant to you that the wolf that we've seen in Orphans has not always been the wolfiest of all the wolves that we know. That this wolf, maybe he's just gearing up for retirement. He's going to hand over the ropes of his organization to Shadow soon. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I would never say this to you, but I'm thinking it privately that this wolf is getting a little lax with his security protocol. That being said, F you, Lucian. Just, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I mean, it's one thing to say that maybe Wolf is off his game, but it's another to implicate him as being involved with this group. There's just no way. What's your point? He risked his life for us. So you think he's been playing us? I'm at least considering it. Well, that's good. He was at least considering it about you too. What if Wolf is not who he says he is? It just seems too convenient. He is who he says he is. He's my pal from the healing. His sudden disappearance at the very moment Amber and her father were in danger? Wrong. Carla was in danger. And let's be honest, everyone can be bought if the price is right. I too was once preyed and paid by those assholes. What if it's all a ruse? You can be bought. Wolf can't be bought. I don't like what you're saying about my knight in shining hoodie. He's my knight in shining hoodie, Lucian. You watched it yourself. They were in his apartment. Wolf? Our Wolf? No way. What if I said the same about you? Now that you mention it, the timing is odd. No way. Nope. My Wolf. No. I'm probably just being paranoid. I'm terrified for my family. I can't help but fathom every...
Team 1, what's your position? Messner, what's going on with you? Team 2?
We got separated. Oh my god.
Calm down. Where the heck are you? And what happened to the rest of you?
I don't know. It all happened so fast. They were coming from all directions.
Who is they?
I don't know, damn it. I opened fire. Then I heard them screaming. Oh my god, those screams. There was blood everywhere. So much blood.
Where exactly are you?
I had no idea. I was panicking, running. Oh my god, they're coming. I don't want to die like this. Kill my husband and my daughter. Sorry.
Team 2? Myers, what's happening? Myers, respond, for heaven's sake!
Don't worry, Myers. I'll tell your husband, Seth, that you love them, or whatever you wanted to tell them. So dumb. So dumb. Clearly, there's only one person on the whole planet whose last name is Myers. And it's Seth. Seth. I can already smell him. Once I've ripped out little Nicolas's guts, nothing will stop me. I will feed on his pain and fear and absorb all his anguish. His bloodline will die with him, and my power will be limitless. Imagine Mika standing with his arms wide open, staring up at the sky as he says that. Message from a friend. Black has added the soldier's team leader to the group. I'll add you, just a sec. Okay, I'm talking to Mika. No, I'm not. I'm talking to Belial, but... Finally, I will return to the place where I was set free. Nothing and no one will stop me. The unfaithful will drown in a sea of blood, and I will rule over all those who serve me faithfully. All right. You said the job would be easy. Take out a few unarmed civilians. My men are dying out there. Who or what the hell is attacking them? I don't like your tone. You told me your guys were professionals. Experts who can cope with any situation. That's why we hired you. But apparently, your team consists of a bunch of pathetic amateurs. You should have warned them, Black. Warn them about what? Stay out of this, White. Otherwise, you'll end up like your little hacker friend, Wolf. What about Wolf? Fuck. Who the hell is that? None of your business. So you killed him? No. No. Not Wolf. Of course we did. It doesn't get easier to see his body. Serious problem had to be eliminated. You didn't manage to take care of it after all. Will someone finally tell me what the hell is going on? You guys have failed across the board. That's what's going on. Make sure the remaining ones do their damn job. What the hell? How should I do that? Communication is broken down. We're blind. The radio transmission is getting disrupted. Come up with something. Our organization expects success. That's what you get paid for. Is he really dead? I think he's really dead. He's my soulmate. He can't die. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about Wolf. Oh, get the hell out of here. No one wants your apologies. Just angry. I just want to, like, go the way of Nicolas and just be like, what's the point anymore? What is even the point anymore? It's assholes. Wolf never hurt a soul. I was still holding out hope that he'd manage to escape. My worst fears have been realized. My worst fears have been realized. My whole body feels weak. Pain is real. The game is fiction, but the pain is real. I'm still shocked that they managed to find him. He was what? Like, this is not helpful. He's my friend, dude. Like, you're the most insensitive and heartless person I've ever seen. God, and Orphans needs an Andreas. Orphans just needs an Andreas to be like, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. That's all I want to hear from any of you. It's just, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. My friend just died, and you're just like, they managed to find him. He was a pro. Like, F off, dude. Seriously. I don't even want to read the rest of what you have to say because you're so useless. I really don't want to read the rest of this out loud. It's only going to make me more angry. He was accustomed to working in secret and proficient in covering his tracks. He must have been careless. What did he overlook? This is the most callous and heartless thing I can think of that you would say to somebody who just found out their friend died. Their knight in shining hoodie just died. Is the Brotherhood even more powerful than we thought? Oh man, and I was just insinuating that his capture was staged. I'm really sorry. I should have known better. I'm really sorry. You need a little more empathy in your constitution, Mr. Lucian. I'm so upset. It's okay, you're just trying to be careful. Yes, you should have. I don't care. Yeah, great. If even Wolf couldn't be saved from these people, you're gonna make this all about you, aren't you? I'm beginning to question my own decision. Yep, all about you. What do you mean you made the right call? You mean your decision to turn against them? You made the right call. We're gonna win. The right thing is not always the best thing to do. If I'd just done my job, blocked out my conscience. What conscience? Maybe I'd never have to work another day in my life. Well, yeah, but the planet would be overrun by evil. And your partner would be dead. Now it looks like they might achieve their goals. And the world as we know it will be destroyed by this demon. I chose the opposing side. If they win, not only myself but my family will go down for it. Maybe we'll manage to stop them after all. I've actually been thinking about taking up this stranger's offer. Black doesn't know you're working against the Brotherhood yet. Maybe we'll manage to stop them after all. Maybe. But if you ask me, it doesn't look like it right now. Now that Wolf is gone too. I need Black to trust me again. It's the only way I can keep helping you. Keep me informed of your every move, Wendigo. Sure, it sounds like it's something I should do after you just told me that you're going to work hard to try to make this guy trust you still. If we work together, we may yet succeed in doing the impossible. You're right, we have to work together if we stand a chance. Even if I don't believe it, we have to keep going. Hope is all we have left. You're right, we have to work together if we stand a chance. I need a hacker. If Wolf is gone, I need a hacker. Where's Hans? Is Hans here? Hans is Wolf's computer hacker thing. Actually, it would be Cypher who would be. It's a hacking robot. If you aren't familiar with the healing, which I've referenced, or the sign, which I've referenced so many times in this playthrough that why are you still watching if you're not familiar with those? Aren't you annoyed by all those references? I'm afraid I have bad news. I don't want to. This was hard to do in the first playthrough when I didn't know Henry already, really. But in the second playthrough, where I've already played through the sign as well, and I was just editing those videos, like, where Henry was just being our pal, it's so much harder to do this now that my relationship to Henry is different. And it's harder. This whole situation is hard. Like, I don't know. I'll explain later, but okay. I'm afraid I have bad news. What? Is it about Amber? What happened? She's in the chat with you. I don't want to. I don't want to. Did I do it? It's about Wolf. Oh no, how terrible. Oh my goodness. What have they done to that poor boy? They will pay for this. With their heads. If you ask me. I'm lost for words. One more reason to stop them. He helped us and that's why he had to die. It's hopeless. We cannot defeat them. That one. We must not let our grief get the better of us. As terrible it... Okay. My grief is making it impossible for me to do Carla's accent. We must not let our grief get the better of us. As terrible as it is, we have to keep going. No, you don't understand, Carla. This is Wolf. This is my Wolf. This is not just Jarek or Sandy or even like Nicolas or Mika. This is Wolf. Wolf is eternal, or we thought he was. You guys keep going. I'm gonna be over in a corner, bawling my eyes out. Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you found the incantations or whatever. What, going forward, are we gonna have to deal with Lucian all the time? Is he gonna be our resident hacker? I mean, we have Shadow. Shadow's great. I love Shadow. Oh my god, do we have to tell Shadow in this game? What happened to Wolf? Oh god, that's worse than having to tell Wolf what happened to Shadow. I can't do that. Do we have to tell Hans? If we have to tell Hans, he's our buddy. He's our always positive, always happy little guy. If we have to tell him that Wolf is gone. I didn't think of these things before. But now I'm thinking of these things. Because now I know Wolf better. Carla's right. If we give up now, he died in vain. I just wish Amber would get back to me. I'm so worried about her. I shouldn't have let her go alone. Wait, there's someone on the ground. A woman. Jeez, please be careful. It can only be one of those damn killers. Who the hell? Be careful. I hope it's not Tammy. I hope Nicolas didn't hit her with a shovel again. Looks like she's one of the people who came after us. She got hurt pretty bad. Pretty bad. She's covered in blood. She's alive. She's breathing. You've got to help her. Let her die, take her weapons, and leave her. You have to help her. Why should we? She came here to kill us. But if we don't do anything, she will die. Yeah, you're not killers, Henry. Carla, she would just slow us down and we're running out of time. Wait. She's trying to say something. Please don't let me die. Please tell my husband and my child that I love them. Goodness, she's begging for her life. Oh, yeah. Dad, you've got to help her. Amber, stay out of this. Where are you? Are you okay? I am. For a moment, I thought I was lost. I think I found Sister Brown's room. Looks like her. She looks like somebody that I would be related to, like my grandma's family member or something. My grandma on my mom's side, my Italian grandma, my Sicilian grandma. Or she looks like somebody I would see on the side of like a pasta jar. She looks Italian is what I'm saying. If you let her die, that makes you murderers. Oh, wait. Dad, please listen. Oh, wait. He said, yes, that's her. And then she said, Dad, please listen. You can't just leave this woman behind. Why not? She's a killer. This feels weirdly out of character for Henry. I don't know. It feels weird. If you let her die, that makes you murderers too. That would make us the very beast we're trying to stop. But that's not us. Snap. Snap, snap, Amber. Amber's right. We can't do that. Maybe she knows something. She could come in handy. Should you run into her colleagues, they will think twice about shooting you. Yeah, we just can't do that. There's no rationalization. We're not monsters who just leave people to die when we can help them. Like, no. That's not who we are, Henry. And you know that. But we don't have time for that. Dad, please. Amber, the eclipse in the constellation of Algol will be over shortly. You will never be able to forgive yourself if you let this woman die. I have to agree with Amber. Failure to provide assistance, that's like murder. Exactly. Dad? Yeah, give your dad the tears. The puppy dog eyes. Dad? This is how I got a pony when I was younger. Can you please save this woman who's bleeding out on the floor? Please? Sorry. I get silly sometimes. All right. We'll take her with us. I just hope we won't regret it. As much as I hate these guys, as much as I want them to go to hell. Well, they want to be in hell, though. They want to go to hell. They think hell is the bee's knees. They think hell is just a delightful place. So, especially Belio. He thinks hell is just wonderful. So go to hell is not the insult you think it is, Henry, is what I'm saying. Especially for what they did to... Don't bring up his name again. I just, for a moment, forgot. Also, Wolf would have rescued her, too. Dad, it's the right thing to do. Nina and Samuel are talking to me. And I do want to know how they're doing, and if we know the outcome of that. That was Samuel who said that, so... Indigo. Is Ina okay? Are you okay? You guys are okay? You're alive, I'm so relieved. What the hell happened? You're alive, I'm so relieved. Yes, thanks to Ina. I really thought I was a goner. But Ina managed to get me out of there. God, your girlfriend's a badass. Holy crap. What about the guards? Weren't there two guys? How on earth did she do that? Weren't there two guys? How did she... One of them didn't make it. Ina had to kill him. We took the other asshole with us. As a kind of life insurance, if you will, if you know what I mean. At least, at first he fought back. But a desperate woman with an 8-inch long hunting knife can be quite convincing. Jesus Christ. Where are you exactly? Ina must feel terrible. Hope you're not hurt. Where are you exactly? You gotta find Nicolas. Our poor little baby Nicolas is out wandering in the forest by himself. And we've already lost Wolf tonight. We can't lose Nicolas, too. I don't know exactly. We're in a small abandoned house on the outskirts of the village. Actually, Ina wanted to go to the hiding place Jason showed her, but it was no longer safe. Ina is devastated. You're not forced to cut someone's throat every day. Hopefully she'll get past it one day. She needs to rest now. We're safer now. What's going on with the others? Yeah, that's hard. Poor Ina. But also, like, you saved your man. You went in there and you got your man out of that situation. And you know what? You are not some little weak victim. Like they made you think you were by drugging you and stuff. Like, I'm proud of you, Ina. I'm proud of you. It's unfortunate that you had to kill somebody to get there. And it's unfortunate that you're going to have to live with that trauma for a while. But I'm proud of you. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I haven't met you. I barely know you. But I'm proud of you. Don't ask. Let's put it this way. It's not looking good. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. Do you want a full rundown or you want to get to safety first? Is it that bad? For fuck's sake. I have no idea what we're gonna do. One thing is for sure, though. We gotta get out of here. I mean, everyone that you know is still alive. Because I don't think you've met Wolf. I don't think. So, everyone you know is still alive. So, yeah. It's not that bad. It's only a matter of time that they find you. I wish I could help. We have to figure something out real quick. Can I help them? How are we supposed to get out of here without running into the people from the village? Wait a minute. Our new friend is from here. He must know the area. I'll talk to him. Yeah, pull a Chewy. Maybe he knows a way for us to get out of here undetected. Pull a Chewy. Chewbacca. Have him parade you around like you're his prisoner. Because he was your prison guard. So be like, prisoner coming through. The boss asked for him. They want their help to get into the orphanage. Tell him to pull a Chewy. Indigo. I agree with Samuel. Stop reading my conversations, dude. They have to get out of the village, as far away as possible. But as he said, it'll be difficult to escape unnoticed. We have to find a safe way for them. How are we supposed to do that? The people from the village are looking for them already. I don't think there will be a safe way. How are we supposed to do that? If we knew exactly, I thought he was going to be like, if I knew, I would have already done it. He'd be like, okay. If we knew exactly where they were, I could try to guide them via satellite. With a little luck, I can get access to real-time monitoring. Then we can see where the enemy is and get them out of there unharmed. But we need their exact location for that. Alright, I'll ask them. I don't think they know their location. Can't you track them? I'll ask them. Excellent. If they don't know the exact location, they should try to describe it roughly. In which direction did they run after Ina freed Samuel? Did they notice anything along the way? What do the houses in the area look like? All of this information could help us bring them to safety. They have to get out of there ASAP. They'll turn over every rock to find them. Samuel? I'm here. Ina's in bad shape. I think she's in shock. Completely normal in her situation. Ina's a tough cookie. She'll recover soon. Is she responsive? Can she walk? Yes, I think so. She seems quite apathetic and withdrawn, as if she's detached. Damn. Shouldn't the adrenaline still be kicking in? Shouldn't she still be on the adrenaline high? How is this all kicking in so fast? I kind of blame myself, too. She had to kill that guy to get me out. The other guy's having a nap. Had to smack him on the head. He said he couldn't help us and started screaming, so I had to shut him up. Felt pretty good, to be honest. What's the situation apart from that? So you're still in the house. Any news from the village? So you're still in the house. Yes, we are. A few guys walked past the house a minute ago. I could hear them talking. Luckily, they didn't stop. But we won't be safe here for long. Although I already feel quite at home in here. Do you like abandoned houses? Was your house abandoned? Why do you feel at home? Because you like Mickey so much? It says open, welcome. Looks cozy. Place is pretty run down. Mickey Mouse welcomes you. Mickey Mouse welcomes you. I know, but we're not in Disneyland. What are we gonna do? You're the one who said you feel quite at home in here and then sent a picture. I was wondering if I should take a look around outside, check the situation, look for a way out, but I can't leave Ina alone. I have to know exactly where you are, then I can help. Get out of there now. I have to know where you are, then I can help. I don't know for sure. Somewhere on the outskirts of the village. We ran like mad. We stumbled upon this abandoned-looking house and went inside for a moment to figure out the next steps. Take a breather. Wait, maybe I can see something through one of the windows that will help us. There's a paddock just across the way. I thought he said peacock for a second. And I'm like, well, things that move are not helpful, Samuel. No idea what's inside. I've not seen any animals, but it's a fence paddock. There's a windmill, probably 100 meters from here. I can't see a paddock. Definitely see a windmill, though. Is this helping you in any way? I don't know. That helps. I know where they are. Yes, Samuel, it's helping. Thanks, Samuel. I'll get back to you shortly. Okay, please hurry. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Agreed. Indigo. Yes, Lucian. The windmill is located east of the village. Your friends are lucky. There's a little forest near the windmill. The trees should provide them cover. Alright, I'll let them know. What if they stay where they are and hide? What about the people from the village? Okay, I'll let them know. They need to get out of the village. They have to stay under the radar for a while. I'm still working on the real-time transmissions. I'll let you know when I have results. Okay. You have to stay where you are a little longer. We're working on an escape plan. Right, but hurry up, please. It's quiet out there at the moment. I'm afraid that could change any second now. If our little friend here starts making a fuss again, we're screwed. Why don't you leave him behind? Is he conscious? True, you've got to be careful. Why don't you leave him behind? I thought about it. But he could come in handy. He just woke up. I guess I'm not as much of a boxer as I thought. I thought he'd be out for longer. Frying pan. I have to make it clear to him that I'll cut off his balls if he acts up. Okay, Samuel. We'll get you out of there somehow. When in doubt, you'll have to kill him. Jesus Christ. Be patient a little longer. We'll get you out of there. You might have to leave your friend behind, but we'll get you out of there. And alive. You might have to leave your friend behind and alive. Okay? Please. Let's hope you're right. My gut feeling is pretty bad. I just hope Ina manages to keep it together. She's been scrubbing her hands for a while now, like Lady Macbeth. Trying to wash the blood away from the guy she killed, I guess. Her hands are clean now. I'm worried about her. She's just having a Lady Macbeth moment. We all have those. Sometimes. She'll be fine, but it will take time. No wonder she's traumatized. You'll make it. I know it. She'll be fine, but it's going to take time. I hope so. Anyway. Let me know if you have news. Who am I going to hear from now? Dad! From Amber. Did you find the chapel? No, we're still on our way. I can't stop thinking about Wolf. Welcome to my world, Henry. The boy had really grown on me. First, I thought he was a nerd. What kind of grown-ass man looks at somebody and goes, nerd? A young man who wastes his life in front of computer. Jesus Christ. Computer screens. You mean like the things that are taking over the planet? Somebody who knows how to work these things that everyone is using all the time? No? You thought that was just like a nerd thing? But he's so much more than that. And now he was a great guy. But like you said, didn't she say she thought he was a nerd too at first? She's like, I thought he was a bit of a nerd. Poor Wolf. He's not a nerd. He's my knight in shining hoodie. But like you said, Dad, we can't lose sight of our goal now. Ramona is walking pretty well, despite her injuries. I was afraid we'd be much slower. The injured woman is called Ramona? Yes, luckily she had a first aid kit with her so I could treat her wounds. As it turns out, it looked worse than it is. She took quite a beating, but most of the wounds aren't deep. There was so much blood, I was sure she wouldn't make it. The painkillers they give militiamen must be incredibly strong. Then again, she's so full of adrenaline, I think she could be missing a leg and not notice at the moment. Very possible. At least you didn't leave her to die. She's lucky you came by. If it wasn't for you, she would have died. She's lucky you came by. And listened to your daughter. And me. I know. Without us, she would have died. I thought you said they weren't as deep, though. Like, how would she have died, other than by the ghost? What about you, Amber? Did you find anything yet? Any clues to where the spells might be hidden? No, nothing that would get us anywhere. I found a few pictures and handwritten notes. Death enters the house through the window. I don't know. Death has entered through our windows and arrived in our palaces, strangling children in the alleys and young people in the streets. They look like verses from the Bible. No, they don't. Why do saints always speak in riddles? Death enters the house through the window. That must be Belial. Here's another quote. I think it's vampires. It's a quote about vampires. Or verse. I will instruct you and show you the way. I will guide you with my eyes. Maybe the way to the banishing spells. Sorry, but that's not going anywhere. I have no idea what that means. Maybe the way to the banishing spells. It's possible. But I'm not sure. They keep talking about the right way, the light. Just like this picture you had from my dad's cloud, Indigo. Remember? Remember how you kept hacking my dad's cloud, and now that's finally, as much of an invasion of privacy as that is, it's finally useful to us? I remember, Amber. I remember. You're right. This is going nowhere. Keep searching, babe. Maybe you'll find something useful after all. I have little hope. We have to try.
What is this place? Who the hell was sleeping here? I wouldn't even lock up a dog in here.
Yeah, my dog wouldn't go anywhere near that place. But my dog might be considered, possibly considered by some people, might maybe consider her to be a little bit, just a smidge spoiled. Just a teeny tiny little bit spoiled. I have little hope, but we have to try. Oh God, that's the room where they found Thomas's body. Here. Want to see an article about a kid who killed himself in there? Unalived himself in there? No doubt. No doubt it's the same room. What the hell? What's going on? I don't know. Is this real, or am I starting to hallucinate? Show me. I'll tell you.
He has turned away from the warmth of the light and has entered the cold of darkness. He must look into the face of the sun and be blinded by its rays. The light should be reflected in his eyes. This is the only way he will find peace.
Sounds like the voices that were talking to Nicolas. So, probably not hallucinating it. But on that note, we got through a whole hour without having to do a single hack, I think. I don't think we've hacked anything. Yeah, we haven't hacked. It's crazy, but yeah, I've got to end this part here. Gonna run out of room. So we got through some stuff. Samuel and Ina are safe for now. Wolf is dead. I had forgotten about that, and now I just remembered. And other stuff happened, but now I'm gonna go in my corner and cry my little tears. Until next time. Bye.